Love will rise above the battles we fight, casting out darkness with blinding light. With every word kindness, with every act of peace, love will unite and wars will cease.
Welcome to the Living Well, Living Rich podcast.
Great to be here.
And for those joining us for the deep dive today, get ready to unpack some serious insights.
Yeah, we've been looking forward to this one.
We've just finished a deep dive into Energize Your Life, a 30-day plan for busy professionals by Shu Chen Hao, PhD.
A really comprehensive guide.
Absolutely. And our mission today is to pull out the most crucial, actionable nuggets from this book.
Yeah, the stuff you can actually use.
Exactly. If you've ever felt like you're constantly running on empty, maybe juggling too much, or just, wish you had more mental clarity.
Which is probably most busy professionals listening.
Right. Then this review is specifically for you. We spent time with Dr. Hao's plan, and we're ready to share what really stood out.
What struck me right away about Dr. Hao's approach is how, holistic it is. She doesn't offer just one magic bullet, Instead, she brings together so many critical pieces into one plan you can actually follow.
That makes sense.
And it really challenges you to think about what energy truly means. It's not just like physical stamina.
Right, not just coffee fuel.
Exactly. It's mental clarity, emotional resilience, just overall well-being. This book really gets into all of it.
Okay, let's unpack that then. Dr. Hao starts at the beginning explaining the science of energy.
The foundation.
Yeah. And what's interesting is how she frames it. It's not just about feeling awake, but really understanding your body's fundamental fuel system. She explains that energy in human health is kind of a mix, right? The raw fuel we eat,
Yep.
and then the vitality that lets us actually use it and engage.
That vitality piece is key.
And then she goes down to the microscopic level, talks about cells creating their own energy currency,
Yeah.
ATP.
Right, adenosine triphosphate, the stuff that actually powers everything.
And this is where it gets really interesting, I think, for anyone trying to boost their daily energy.
Yeah, because Dr. Hao highlights how balanced nutrition, whole foods, lean proteins, healthy fats, those complex carbs.
Not the simple sugars.
Exactly. That provides a steady supply of this cellular fuel. So you avoid those awful peaks and crashes. And if you zoom out a bit, it just shows that chasing one single fix, like, another espresso.
Guilty. Right.
It often misses the intricate dance of chemical and physical energy inside us. It's about optimizing the whole system.
Absolutely. And the other big takeaway for me from that foundational part was about exercise.
Yes.
Dr. Hu explains how physical activity literally stimulates your mitochondria.
The powerhouses of the cell.
Yeah, the powerhouses.
Oh.
To make more ATP, it's like you're building more tiny energy factories inside your body.
It's a fantastic way to put it.
It's a powerful idea, isn't it? You can actually grow your capacity for energy.
Definitely. So on the flip side.
Right. What about the things that drain us, the energy zappers Dr. Hao talks about? What's emptying our batteries?
Well, it's pretty clear when you look at her work that a lot of common habits are like silent energy thieves. She identifies unhealthy diets, obviously. Especially the high-sugar, high-fat foods that give you that quick burst, then the crash.
We know that feeling.
Then there's lack of quality sleep. That hits everything. Cognitive function, emotional well-being.
Your body just can't recharge.
Exactly. And, of course, stress. The pressure from work, from life. It just drains your mental and physical reserves.
Yeah, that constant low-level hum of stress.
What I find important here, though, is how interconnected these zappers often are.
How so?
Well, think about it. Poor sleep can make you more stressed, right?
Totally.
And when you're stressed, what do you reach for? Maybe not the healthiest food choices.
The comfort food trap.
Precisely. So for you listening, really consider, which of these zappers are you most susceptible to in your busy life? Just identifying them is a huge first step.
Yeah, that awareness is key. I think we've all felt that, the afternoon slump after a maybe too sugary lunch.
Yeah.
Dr. Hao really explains the science behind why that happens.
She does.
So, okay, moving on to the proactive side. She really digs into how our lifestyle choices directly impact our energy levels. Let's start with what we put into our bodies, nutrition for energy.
Right. And what's really impressive here is Dr. Hao's focus on achieving steady energy.
Not just bursts.
Exactly. It's not about restrictive diets. It's about smart, consistent choices. She breaks down how complex carbs, unlike those simple sugars, give you that sustained release.
So like whole grains, legumes.
Yep. And proteins, often we just think muscles, right? But she points out they're crucial for regulating blood sugar, preventing those energy dips.
Interesting. And fats.
Healthy fats, yeah. They're a dense secondary fuel source and help stabilize things too.
And she goes beyond just the macros, right? She talks about specific superfoods.
She does. Practical examples.
My personal favorite takeaway here was how she emphasized quinoa being a complete protein.
Ah, good one.
That's such efficient fuel, especially if you're plant-based or just trying to optimize. She also mentions things like chia seeds for omega-3s and fiber, dark leafy greens for circulation.
All nutrient powerhouses.
But the real game changer she argues for, especially for busy professionals, is meal planning.
Yes. This is so practical.
It's not just about eating healthy. It's about saving time and, crucially, mental energy by making those healthy choices the default, the easy option.
That's the core of it.
Assess your week, maybe batch cook some stuff, keep versatile ingredients like frozen veg or beans on hand. It's basically a blueprint for consistency.
Exactly. That idea of versatile ingredients is such a gem for busy schedules. When you think about the bigger picture, it's not about becoming a gourmet chef overnight.
Definitely not.
It's about weaving simple, effective strategies into your week. So for you listening, how can you leverage these specific food ideas, maybe the planning tips, to avoid those energy spikes and crashes that just derail your day?
Good question. And just as important as what we eat is what we drink, hydration and energy. We always hear drink more water.
It sounds so basic.
Right. But Dr. Howe really explains why it's so critical. It goes way beyond just quenching thirst. She calls dehydration a common, yet often overlooked, energy drainer.
It really is foundational. Even mild dehydration can lead straight to fatigue, less alertness, trouble concentrating.
Things we might just blame on a busy day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Your body relies on water for, well, everything. Regulating temperature, moving nutrients around, getting rid of waste. Mild dehydration can trigger headaches, irritability, even slow down your metabolism. That's a big one for anyone focused on weight management.
Wow, I didn't realize the metabolism link was that direct.
And the connection she makes to mental health is powerful too, how being dehydrated can actually increase feelings of stress and anxiety.
Okay, so it's clearly crucial. What are her strategies then?
Practical stuff. Keep a reusable water bottle visible, that constant reminder. Incorporate hydrating foods. She mentions cucumbers, watermelon, oranges.
Eating your water, basically.
Kind of, yeah. Set reminders if you need to. Drink water first thing in the morning, maybe before meals to help with appetite control. Little things.
So for you listening, what small, consistent change could you make today to up your hydration without it feeling like another chore? Maybe it is just keeping that water bottle on your desk.
Simple but effective.
Okay, moving on to movement and exercise. This one feels counterintuitive sometimes, right? Hitting the gym when you're already wiped out.
It does, but Doctor Who emphatically says it actually boosts energy.
It's a paradox she explains really well.
Yeah, and what's truly fascinating here is the cyclical benefit she describes.
Okay.
The energy boost isn't just a result of exercise later on. It's the act of exercising itself, especially when you feel low, that kickstarts this whole biological feedback loop.
So moving creates momentum.
Exactly. Exercise enhances energy, lifts your mood through endorphins, and helps you sleep better.
Which then boosts energy even more the next day.
Precisely. It's a powerful self-reinforcing system. So, for you listening, maybe think about reframing exercise, not as a chore, but as an investment in your energy and mental clarity for the rest of your busy day.
I love that, reframing it as an investment. And Dr. Howe gives us practical ways to actually make that investment, even if we feel we have zero time.
Right, the no time excuse.
Yeah, her examples of quick workouts like 15, 20-minute HII sessions, or even micro workouts.
What does she mean by micro workouts?
Things like taking the stairs instead of the elevator, doing a few push-ups during a break, stretching at your desk, little bursts of movement integrated into the day.
Breaking up the sitting, that makes sense.
It's about weaving movement in, not necessarily blocking out a whole hour if you can't.
Absolutely. It makes you realize that even small bits count, which connects nicely to the next piece.
That powerful feedback loop you mentioned.
Yeah, sleep and recovery. This is the one we so often sacrifice, right? We see sleep as unproductive time.
Guilty again.
But Dr. Howe says we do that at our peril. She breaks down the science of sleep cycles, light, deep, REM sleep, and explains that each stage has distinct, crucial jobs.
This was a huge aha moment for me reading this, and I bet it will be for a lot of listeners too.
Tell me more.
Dr. Howe explains how deep sleep is the most restorative phase. It's vital for physical recovery, immune function, and get this, regulating hormones tied to hunger and stress.
Wow. So deep sleep directly impacts things like weight management.
Exactly. That's a huge connection. And REM sleep, it isn't just for dreaming. It's essential for consolidating memories, processing emotions, and cognitive functions like decision-making.
It really hammers home that sleep isn't passive at all. It's an active repair and processing state.
Totally. And shortchanging any of these cycles has real, tangible consequences on how we perform the next day and our long-term health, too.
So the question for you listening becomes, what small change could you make to your evening routine, maybe starting tonight, to create a more sleep-friendly environment?
Dr. Who has great suggestions there. Making your bedroom a sanctuary. Cool temperatures, dim lighting, managing sound.
Simple things, but they can make a big difference. It's incredible how many aspects of our daily performance, from making good choices to just managing our emotions, are tied so tightly to getting through those sleep stages properly.
Yeah, it's foundational. Okay, so beyond the physical stuff, diet, water, movement, sleep, Dr. Hu also dives deep into the mental and social aspects. Building a positive mindset and social connections. How do these fit into our energy levels?
Well, she starts with stress management, right?
Yeah.
Looking at external stressors like work or finances, but also internal ones like our own beliefs and habits.
Our inner landscape.
Exactly. And what's really fascinating here is how she shows that our internal world, our thoughts, our beliefs can be just as much of an energy zapper or, frankly, an energy booster as our diet or how much sleep we got. And she gives concrete tools, things like mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, ways to actively shape that internal landscape.
So it's not just about thinking positive in a vague way.
Not at all. She emphasizes the practice of positive thinking, how an optimistic outlook, focusing on solutions, genuinely improves emotional well-being, builds resilience, and can even counteract physical issues tied to stress, like hypertension or fatigue.
That's quite a claim.
It is, but she backs it up.
Right.
So a question for you listening, what's one limiting belief, maybe something like, I don't have time for self-care, that you might be holding on to that's subtly draining your energy? And how could you start to, gently challenge it?
It's a powerful reminder, isn't it, that our mental workouts are just as crucial as the physical ones. Dr. Hugh also suggests things like daily affirmations and actively identifying and replacing those limiting beliefs. I found that very empowering.
It is, and this connects directly to the final piece Doctor Who discusses, social connections.
Right, the human element. We sometimes think of health as this solo journey.
We do, we silo it.
But she argues our relationships are absolutely vital for our energy. Well, she highlights how meaningful interactions, feeling supported, having a sense of belonging, inherently decrease stress and anxiety.
That makes intuitive sense.
It's a strong reminder that we're not really meant to do all this alone. Our personal energy is deeply tangled up with our social energy.
So positive relationships lift us up.
And negative ones, or draining ones, pull us down. She actually encourages actively assessing your social circles and intentionally nurturing the connections that feed you.
That's interesting. It's not just passive.
No. And this also plays into building a support network for your health goals, whether it's joining a fitness group, sharing goals with a friend, or even getting professional guidance.
So zooming out again, it shows that holistic well-being isn't just about self-care and isolation.
Right.
It's about the whole ecosystem of our relationships and also how we navigate the demands of modern life. Dr. Hall also talks quite a bit about balancing work and personal life, setting boundaries, learning to say no when needed, managing time effectively.
That saying no part is hard but crucial.
Definitely. So another question for you. What's one relationship you could intentionally put some energy into this week to maybe boost your energy? Or conversely, what's one boundary you could maybe set to protect it?
Lots to think about there. Okay, so Dr. Hell pulls all these powerful insights, nutrition, hydration, movement, sleep, mindset, connection together into the 30-day energy plan.
The practical roadmap.
Exactly. It's not just theory. It's designed specifically for busy professionals. It's a structured 4-week program that gradually builds sustainable changes.
And the key word there is sustainable. That's what's brilliant about her approach.
So.
She really emphasizes that this 30-day challenge is just the starting point. It's not the finish line.
Right, it's about building habits.
Exactly. The real win comes from consistently integrating these practices into your life long term. She includes really practical advice on tracking your progress journaling, setting SMART goals.
Specific, measurable, achieve.
Relevant and time-bound. Yeah. And critically, she talks about celebrating the small victories along the way and being flexible enough to adapt your goals as you go.
That feels achievable.
It does.
Wow.
And it leads to a final, maybe bigger thought for you listening. What would it look like for you to view your energy levels not as some finite resource that just runs out?
Like a phone battery.
Right. But instead, as something you actively cultivate, protect, and grow through these kinds of daily practices. It's a real shift in perspective that could profoundly change your daily experience.
That's a great way to frame it. Well, this review of Energize Your Life, a 30-day plan for busy professionals, has hopefully given you not just information, but some really actionable strategies, maybe a few ha-ha moments to start your own journey towards feeling more vibrant. Dr. Howe has truly put together a comprehensive and, I think, inspiring guide for busy professionals like you.
Agreed.
And to learn more about Dr. Howe's work and her other resources, we really encourage you to visit Kokoshungsan.net.
How do you spell that?
Good question. It's Kokoshungsan.net. Kokoshungsan.net. You'll find more insights there about embracing diverse passions and living a life full of exploration and possibility.
Excellent. So maybe a final thought to leave people with.
Go for it.
What if the real key to unlocking your highest potential isn't actually about grinding harder, working longer hours?
The hustle culture myth.
Right. But instead, it's about working smarter with your energy, really understanding it and treating it as your most valuable asset. Just something for you to mull over as you integrate some of these ideas into your own amazing life.
How's that?
Remember, knowledge is great, but it's most valuable when you actually understand it and apply it.
Couldn't agree more. Thank you for joining us for this deep dive. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and energize your life.
In a world divided by colors and lines, where fear and hate seem to intertwine, we stand together, voices strong and clear, singing a song of hope that conquers our fear. Ooh, yeah. Love will rise above the battles we fight, casting out darkness with blinding light. With every word kindness, with every act of peace, love will unite and wars will cease. In the symphony of love, we find our voice, breaking down barriers, making a choice to embrace each other in harmony will sway, as love's gentle melody guides our way. So let our song resound from shore to shore, a constant unity forevermore. Hearts entwined, we'll march in peace, for love's triumph is as we release. In a world divided by colors and lines, where fear and hate seem to intertwine, we stand together, voices strong and clear, singing a song of hope that conquers our fear. Oh yeah, all will rise above the battles we fight, casting out darkness with blinding light. With every word kindness, with every act of peace, love will unite and war resound from shore to shore, a chorus of unity forevermore. With hearts entwined, we'll march in peace. Love will unite, and wars will cease. Oh, in the symphony of love, we find our voice, breaking down barriers, making the choice to embrace each other in harmony with flame. Love's gentle melody guides our way. So let love song resound shore to shore, a chorus of unity forever entwined. We'll march in peace, for love's triumph is our sweet. So let love song. In the symphony of love, we find our voice, breaking down barriers, making a choice to embrace each other. In the symphony of love, we find our voice, breaking down barriers, making a choice to embrace each other.